Good evening. This is the Paris Sports Network coming to you from Paris High School tonight. We are first set for the girls varsity game taking place in Mount Zion. That's what is on your screen currently. Using the stream from Mount Zion to broadcast from Paris High School. It's an early start time for the JV contest, a 5:30 tip-off. That game has concluded, and now we get set for varsity. So what we're going to do here is bring you varsity girls basketball, Paris versus Mount Zion, and then keep you right here on this stream to take in the varsity contest at Paris High School between Dieterich and the Tiger Boys. I'm Cleb S. alongside Lenny Irwin, and we're always doing something different new here, aren't we?
Boy,
Lenny?
we are. This modern technology is just beyond me, but you did mention the JV girls played earlier. They had a 5:30 tip-off, and the JV won easily 59-15, so hopefully our girls will have the same outcome. So
We are underway in Mount Zion. Tigers win the tip. Rigdon brings it across half court. Normal starters for the Paris Tigers. Madison Rigdon, Kate Littleton, Deming Hawkins, Kendra Young, and Trinity Tingley on the court in the black uniforms for your Tigers. Tingley head on the right wing, gives to Hawkins looking down low, finds Young, one dribble off the glass for two, and it's 2-0 Tigers. Mount Zion in their first offensive set of the night. Working around their perimeter on the far side. Long cross-court pass and a drive into the lane. Shot up, no good. Hard off the glass. Rebounded by Mount Zion, and a great look from Denver Anderson down low to Kayliana Becker, who finishes, plus the foul.
didn't see who the foul was on either, did you?
Did not. We can maybe go back and check the replay here as Becker shoots her free throw.
She made it. So Mount Zion's up 3-2. Paris bringing the ball down across the timeline. Tingley just does cross.
Gives to Young. Now Littleton in the corner. Littleton picked up that foul on the other end. Now here's a lob into the lane intended for Hawkins. Kicked by Becker out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Tingley to Trigger from under the Tiger basket. Still looking. Lobs one up to Rigdon. Rigdon guarded by Becker. Give to Tingley. Now Littleton has it up top at the volleyball line. Littleton and Tingley. Here's Littleton, had it poked away and stolen at half court. Anderson on the deck from Mount Zion. Gets rid of it. Here come the Brave offense. Anderson's name mentioned a couple of times already as a shot from the lane, no good. Neither time was Denver scoring. The assist and then a steal. Denver Anderson, a sophomore for this Mount Zion squad, as Littleton fires a three, no good. Now Anderson with the rebound. She is their do-it-all player. Just a sophomore, 6 foot. Rigdon picks her up at half court. Now a pass deflected by Young, stolen by Littleton. Up to Young. To the baseline, kick out Littleton. Won't take this three. Instead of baseline drive, kick out Hawkins. Cross-court Rigdon. Deep three on the way is no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Mount Zion ball. Clock ran for a few seconds after the shot went out of bounds, so I caught it. Doesn't look like anybody else did there, so we'll play on with 5:48, and maybe it's just delayed, or they'd let the time catch up to them.
Yeah,
they didn't start it right away, did they? Here's another missed shot, Mount Zion. Young had it for a second, but knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Kendra. JV boys are in the third quarter with 3:15 left. They lead 18-11, and an over-the-back call on Becker as Hawkins had her boxed out.
That'll be Becker's first. Be Mount Zion's first.
(3-2) Mount Zion with the 1-point advantage. 2.5 minutes into this one. Tingley has it up top. Bounces to Rigdon over on the right wing. Littleton, another thing on the way from Kate, missed that one. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Braves bring it up the court, into the corner, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay. No, it'll be Paris ball.
Wow, good deal. There'll be another turnover, Mount Zion.
Tigers still looking to dial in from long range. This is one of those gyms, Lenny, that might be just the toughest gym to shoot in the area. There's a pass that goes out of bounds from Hawkins just because of the different backdrops, right? You move from one half to the other. The half we're looking at right now, you see how far back the wall is. Then you go to the other end.
And it's
right
about like our gym.
Yeah. Yeah. So if the Tigers do settle in from deep here for halftime, things change drastically for the backdrop. So we move into the second half. Mount Zion works around the perimeter. Here's Anderson out top, and she traveled with it. Had intentions of driving down the right side of the lane. Took too many steps, and the turnover gives it back to the Tigers. Tingley across half court, gives to Young. Here's Hawkins. Rigdon, one dribble up over Anderson, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Scharf had it, brought it up, and then a shot is blocked by Littleton. Becker didn't get it off cleanly, but now a steal by Anderson as Young tried to force things, and then Young fouls Anderson on the layup attempt.
That'll be Kendra's first, team second.
Denver Anderson looking to score her first point from the free throw line.
And she does.
Anderson, another player on the Havoc travel team. So yet again, another opportunity for opponents to play against ones that they know from summer ball is Rigdon. From that Havoc team, Anderson's on, falls and trips over on that far sideline, unable to corral the ball, and it'll be a turnover Tigers. Anderson across half court, pass to the right side, now up top. Scharf has it. Looking for a cutting Becker on the baseline. Becker had to hit the deck, then turn it over. Stolen by Rigdon. Rigdon will walk it up for the Tigers. Passes right side. Caitlin Combs into the contest. Rigdon, another deep three left wing now. Got that one. Great looking calm shot fired up from Rigdon, who took her time, set her feet, and drained it to tie us up at 5. Scharf has it over on the left wing. Gives to Anderson. Cross court. Becker. Shot off the glass for 2, and it's 7-5 Mount Zion. Here's Hawkins for the Tigers. Gets to the short corner, kick out Combs. Tingley to Young. Back to Tingley, who calls out the play. Combs cuts across, catches the pass. Now back up top, Tingley. Tigers trail by 2 with 2:40 remaining first quarter. Here's the drive by Rigdon. Foul called on Mount Zion. Tingley will inbound for the Tigers, but a timeout will be called. Didn't see if they signal for the official mass timeout. Players are sitting down. What we're going to do is actually switch the video to the JV boys game. Tigers leading this one 21-11, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Team's out of that timeout. Tingley inbounded to Rigdon. Tigers working up top. Young, bounce pass into the lane. Rigdon, kick out three on the way from Combs is good. Caitlin Combs gives the Tigers a 1-point advantage. 8-7. Anderson across half court. Bounce pass to the left side. Now kick up top. Here's Scharf with it. Scharf to Barnes. Cross court to Maddie Kendall, and then give him right back. And a jumper is good from Mount Zion. Nearly a steal by Scharf on the other end. Ball was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball in front of the Mount Zion bench. Combs, dribble handoff, Tingley. Tingley into the lane. Floating pass to Sarah Mills and in the contest for the Tigers. Another three from Combs is good.
Wow, Caitlin. Boy, you just never know which girl's going to have the hot hand for these ladies, that's for sure.
11-9 Tigers. Here's a drive by Becker. Shot no good. Rebounded by Combs. Up ahead to Rigdon. A dribble from Madison. Shot no good, but a foul called. Madison Rigdon will have 2 free throws. First one on the way, no good. Third quarter ends at the JV boys game. Tigers lead 21-11, headed into the fourth. Rigdon's second free throw is good. She goes 1 of 2 from the line, and it's a 3-point advantage for the Tigers at 12-9.
That foul was on Abby Scharf, her second, and they took her out.
Scharf has appeared to be a large piece of this Mount Zion offense. As here's a steal by the Tigers, and up ahead to Littleton, who finishes for 2. Young gets the steal and assist. So we'll see how this Brave offense looks without Scharf. Appear to be a facilitator for the Mount Zion squad. Here's a long 2-point jumper that's no good. Rebounded by Becker. Kick out, jumper is no good from Kendall. Rebounded by the Tigers. Young up ahead. Threw it between Combs and Mills and a turnover. Here comes Anderson and Mount Zion. A crossover and a finger roll no good, but an offensive rebound and put back makes it 14-11 with a half a minute to play. Littleton open for 3 in the corner. Didn't take it. Kicks it out top to Tingley, and the Tigers might hold for 1. Combs at the midcourt logo. Gives to Littleton. 20 seconds left first quarter.
I believe right now you'd about have to set it up to let Combs take that last shot. She's knocked down 2.
Here's a backdoor cut by Littleton, but Young threw it out of bounds. It'll be Mount Zion ball.
I guess we're not going to have to worry about that. It's going to be Mount Zion with the last shot probably.
6.8 showing on the clock in Mount Zion. Braves to inbound and go the length of the floor. Long pass up ahead, stolen, and a shot by Mills from half court. Combs was there for the rebound, and she photo one up, but off the rim it goes, and no good. And we will head to the second quarter. Your Tigers lead 14-11 in Mount Zion.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part. Take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Back in Mount Zion, second quarter set to get underway. Mount Zion with possession first. Braves working on the perimeter. Pass was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Zion. Sharp back in the game for Mount Zion. She inbounded to Fleming. Now a lob pass into the paint, and then a find to Becker, whose shot is no good from in close. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tingley a drive. Picked up her dribble. Kick out Rigdon. Rigdon. Here's Littleton. Now Rigdon again, guarded by Fleming. Drive for Madison. Stopped and shot one over the defender that was no good. Tigers lead by 3, 14-11. Mount Zion again around the perimeter. Here is Becker. Up top, Kendall. Now to the left side. A floater is no good. Rigdon crashes through for the rebound. Gives to Tingley. Littleton left wing. Young cuts through on the baseline. Catches the pass in the corner. Up top, here is Trinity Tingley. Set things up for the Tiger offense. Young has it. Hawkins back to Young. Cross court, here's Tingley. Drives in, floater from the baseline off the backboard and then rim, but no good. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Becker gives to Barnes and a kick out. 3 on the way is no good from Kendall. Rebound fought for and won by Mount Zion. Scharf, kick out Kendall. Barnes looking. Young played defense on her. Then Barnes found Fleming. Fleming gets rid of it. And here's a drive and then a turnover.
Good play
but
by Hawkins.
Called a kick.
Oh, okay.
Must have been on Kendra. Caitlin Combs checks back in, replacing Trinity Tingley. Mount Zion will inbound from under their own basket. Three-pointer on the way off the inbound play from Denver Anderson is no good. Rebounded by Kate Littleton. And then a foul called. So it'll be Tiger ball. Combs across half court. Looks to the left side, finds Littleton. Three-pointer on the way, and it is no good. Just a bit too strong from Kate. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Anderson's pass up ahead on the right side is Kendall. Back to Anderson, then another long pass. Finds a teammate on the baseline, and a two-point jumper from the wing is no good. Here's Combs up ahead, a pass from Littleton, and Combs finishes for 2. Caitlin Combs took a couple of big-time charges in the State Farm Classic up in Bloomington last week. One of those essentially clinched the victory over Sherrard in the Tigers' second contest of the tournament. Paris leading by 3 at that time with just a minute and a half or so left in the game. And the charge gave the ball back to the Tigers, and free throws finished off that Sherrard team. Ball pass from Littleton to Combs. Bounce pass finds Gracie Watson. Great pass, unable to finish as Watson rebounded by Rigdon, and she goes up and finishes for 2.
Ladies finally starting to stretch it out a little bit now.
7-point lead. Here's Scharf, and she connects for a long jumper.
I think that was a 3, wasn't it?
18-13, just
That
a
must have been
two-pointer.
a two-pointer. Okay.
Tigers around the perimeter. Here's Littleton, a blow by on the drive. Shot no good. There was contact on the release, but a steal by Littleton, and she lays this one up with no contact and able to finish. It's 20-13. Mount Zion back the other way. Anderson finds a cutting teammate and a great pass, and just as good of a finish by Fleming. It's 20-15. Littleton, a deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Braves back the other way. Shot from Becker is blocked, and then Littleton tried to save it. Goes off of Kate. It'll stay with Mount Zion, and we will have our second mass timeout of the contest. We'll send you back to action here at Paris High School as the JV contest is also in a timeout. They play in the fourth quarter with 3:23 left. Tigers lead 27-16. Back to the girls stream, and another long jumper from Scarf goes. Another two-pointer. It's 2017. Here's Watson, a 3, no good. Rebounded by Mount Zion. And then stolen by Watson. Braves unable to even get it across half court before turning that one over. Tigers back into their offensive end. Tingley gave it to Littleton just for a second. Back out to Trinity. Over to Combs, a drive. Bounce pass finds Watson. One dribble up for the shot. Had it blocked. Combs up with it. Kick out Littleton. Tingley now for the Tigers. Left side Littleton. A drive from Kate. Absorbs contact. Nothing called. And it goes out of bounds.
Oh,
or
wow.
to say last touched Paris.
Wow. How was that not a foul? I guess maybe that's better, though. Let them play, so that might work to our advantage.
Tingley inbounds to Combs. Combs out top. Uses a screen from Rigdon. Gives to Tingley. Here's another pass to Rigdon. She cut through, and her pass intended for Watson in the corner is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Tingley inbounds to Combs. Back to Tingley. Bounce pass to Young. Kick out Watson. Another 3 from Gracie. No good. Rebounded by Rigdon, who saved it from out of bounds, but into the hands of a Brave. Back to the way comes Mount Zion. This is Maya Means with it. Ball ends up out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers. Mount Zion set to inbound. Rigdon, Combs, Tingley, Young, and Hawkins on the court for the Tigers. Scharf had it. Now Anderson, a deep three is no good. Back iron. Rebound comes down in the lane to Macy Fleming. Kick out Anderson. Rigdon picks her up there. Picked up her dribble was Anderson, then turned it over. Stolen by Kendra Young. Young across half court. Right side, Rigdon. Up top, Tingley as she will settle things down. Directing traffic. Gives to Rigdon right side. Rigdon looking down low to Young. Doesn't give it to her. Instead gives to Combs, who banks in a three. 23-17, and when things are going good, they're going great.
Yeah, they are, at least for Caitlin.
Now it's working for Combs from three-point land.
There's a steal.
Fleming threw it away, stolen by Combs. No numbers for Caitlin. She was 1-on-4 for a second. Gave it to Young, who drove in and finished strong. (25-17). Anderson gets rid of it before the double team comes, and then nearly another turnover, but a foul called on the Tigers first. Littleton will check in for Young. Scharf will inbound for Mount Zion. Inbound goes up top. Kendra Young now on the bench after she picked up that foul for the Tigers. Barnes has it, lob down low, sails out of bounds, no touch. It'll be Tiger ball. JV contest over here at Paris High School.
JV boys were victorious, 31-16, so.
Combs has it left wing, Rigdon there to set a screen. Combs uses it. Cross court pass, finds Tingley. Trinity dribbling beyond the volleyball line into the corner and back out to her. Approaching half minute to play before halftime. Combs to the volleyball line, gives to Hawkins. 25 seconds left. Littleton dribbles at the midcourt, they'll go. 18 seconds. Littleton dribbles to the right side, gives to Rigdon. Back to Littleton. Combs finds Hawkins at the free throw line. Backdoor cut. Tingley had it blocked away, but Rigdon there to clean it up. 2 more points for Madison Rigdon. It's 27-17. Mount Zion heaves one from half court. That does not go, and we will head to halftime. The score, Paris 27, Mount Zion 17. We'll flip it back over and let you catch the warm-up period for the Varsity boys and be back in Mount Zion once the game resumes in the second half.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
We have switched back over to the girls' stream in Mount Zion. 27-17 the score there at the half. A little over 2 minutes to go before the second half does start. In the meantime, I'll turn over to Lenny Irwin for first half stats.
All right, these are not official by no means because we're watching it off of a laptop here. But I had them unofficially, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe for 100%. They were 7 out of 16 from two-point land for 44%, and they never made a three-pointer. They were 0 for 4 from three-point land. I had them committing 10 turnovers and 3 personal fouls in that first half. Leading the way in scoring, I've got Abby Scharf with 6 points, 5 points for Caliana Becker, and 4 points for Denver Anderson, and 2 points for Macy Fleming. For your Lady Tigers, I've got us unofficially 1 out of 2 for 50% from the charity stripe. We are 7 out of 14 from two-point land for 50%, and 4 out of 12 from three-point range for 33%. I had us committing 6 turnovers and 3 personal fouls in that first half. We are letting scoring off the bench. Caitlin Combs, three-point shot is hot for her tonight as she's got 11. I've got 8 points for Madison Rigdon, 4 points for Caitlin Littleton, and 4 points for Kendra Young for your Tigers, who lead at the halftime 27-17.
They are resetting the clock in Mount Zion as we get set for this third quarter of play. It'll be Tiger ball out of the break. As you said, Lenny, a 10-point advantage for Paris. Tingley across half court. Starters back on the floor for the Tigers. Hawkins cuts through the lane. Rigdon goes left side. Tingley in the lane, a jump stop. Jumper no good, but a rebound by Rigdon. Out to Hawkins. Now Tingley to Rigdon. Guarded by Anderson. Pass into the post. Here's Hawkins. Handoff Rigdon. Shot up, no good, but a foul called.
Foul going to go against, look like maybe 21. Maddie Kendall. That's who I'm giving it to anyway.
Rigdon's free throw was short. Second free throw is good for Rigdon. Makes it 28-17. Crossed half court comes Scharf in the Brave offense. Hand off to Kendall. Scharf again with it. And she traveled with it. Turnover Mount Zion, Tiger ball. Speaking of that last name, Kendall from Mount Zion, Kendall Matthews of Paris, signing tomorrow afternoon to play softball at the next level. Hunter Cash signed today to play baseball at the next level. And next week, Carly Moore will sign for softball in college.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Spring athletes moving on. And we get set for a couple of cold days here in January. we'll all be wishing those spring temperatures and spring sports will start up here before too long.
It's going to be short-lived, though, because I think it's supposed to be back in the 40s this weekend. So
Turnovers both ways, and then a missed three-pointer from Littleton. A rebound went all the way out of bounds on the sideline, and Mount Zion will have possession, trailing by 11. Anderson guarded by Rigdon in the half court. Bounce pass down low, but a timeout is called first by the Mount Zion bench.
that might have been a break for us because they would have definitely had a layup.
Yeah, absolutely. 6:35 left in Mount Zion during the third quarter of that game. 28-17, Tigers lead. Here at Paris High School, there are 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock as both teams continue their warm-ups. We will be sure to take a couple-minute break when the anthem plays here before the Varsity boys game. So that'll come up here in just a couple of minutes. All indications that it will be during play of the Varsity girls game in Mount Zion. So bear with us. We'll be back on the air once the anthem finishes up here. Back in play in Mount Zion. Anderson catches the inbound pass, gives it far side Becker. Or pass to Scharf. Scharf inside the three-point line. They picked up her dribble. Gives to the corner. Kendall. Out top Scharf. Mismatch as she got around. Bobbled it. Recontrolled it. Gave it away to Becker. Her shot no good. Young back the other way for the Tigers. Gives to Tingley. Hawkins drive on the left side of the lane. Shot up no good and rebound by Mount Zion. And we'll just take our headsets off and let the band play the national anthem as you watch Varsity girls basketball in Mount Zion. Back to the broadcast in Mount Zion. Just saw a missed three from Littleton. 28-20, Tigers lead. And a foul will be called on Littleton. Anthem playing here as we watch the game. Reminds me of that Brimfield game in Bloomington. They were playing their pregame music, and they must have had it on a loop or they had it on shuffle. And next thing you know, the national anthem starts playing with 10 minutes before the game starts. So, and then they let it play for half a minute. So everybody's kind of looking at each other, and then a few people start to stand up, and then but before you know it, the whole gym is standing up before they stop the national anthem from playing. So that was what was going on at Normal Community High School last week for the girls' game.
Well, I missed 3 points that Mount Zion scored somewhere during the anthem, so.
Mount Zion inbounds. Swung around to the right side. Scharf has it. Scoops one up, but no good. Good looking move there from the senior. Rebounded by Combs. Up ahead to Watson into the game for the Tigers. Gets it right back from Combs. Fires a three, no good. Rebounded by Mount Zion's Barnes, and then a jump ball called. possession will give it to Mount Zion.
They inbound it, and it looks like going to bring it slowly up to the timeline.
Anderson walks it up. Has it over on the right wing. Anderson's shot was blocked by Young, but a second chance from Barnes is good. It's 28-22. Pass up ahead. Watson has it, but they called it out of bounds before Young could save it. It'll be Mount Zion ball.
And now we got a timeout, looks like.
This will be the official mass timeout, so we'll take it with them and show you the boys varsity game just underway for the time being. Paris boys out to a 4-0 start against Dieterich. Paris girls lead by 6 in Mount Zion, and an over-the-back call on Scharf as she went over the top of Caitlin Combs.
That'll be her third. Team's second this half.
Appreciate you all for joining us here on the Paris Sports Network this evening and hanging with us as we switch from video to video. Rigdon's drive is no good, but a foul called, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Free throw is good from Rigdon, makes it 29-22. She will have a second. Second free throw also good. (30-22). Anderson up with it for Mount Zion. Down the left side of the lane, layup good. 30-24. Anderson had just a half a step on Rigdon, but then Young really acted as a screen on her teammate, and Anderson able to get past her as well and finished at the rim. It's 30-24. Tingley lob pass into the lane. Here's Young, shot no good. Rebounded by Hawkins, kick out Young. Tingley has it up top now. Rigdon gets a breather for the Tigers. Tingley lobs down low. Young can't finish.
She got hammered,
but a
though.
foul called.
I think
And
Tingley's
on the deck at the free throw
too.
line is Tingley.
She got hit out on her, around the free throw line, so.
While they take a look at Trinity, we will send you back to the Paris stream just for a second. Trinity is up and walking over to the sideline now.
Kind of gingerly on that right leg, though.
Well, guess we'll keep you right here, looking back to see if it was just maybe a knee-to-knee collision.
It's kind of what it looked like.
Looks like the Mount Zion player maybe even hit her knee hit the inside of Trinity's knee. Pushed her leg out in an awkward position. Trinity able to make it over to the sideline, and Young at the free throw line makes her first. Second on the way, no good. Rebounded by Hawkins as her and Watson fought a brave off for it. And then the Tigers will reset their offense, leading by 7. Combs to Littleton. Watson a 3, no good. 2 Braves go after it. A third has to save it as those other 2 collided. Anderson up with it. Saw Tingley up walking around over on the bench there before we came down to this end of the court. Anderson drives into the lane and is fouled on her shot attempt. First free throw is good from Anderson. Second, also good. 31-26. Combs up with it for the Tigers. Passes left side. Littleton open for 3. She'll take it. She will hit it. Rolls around and through for Littleton. It's 34-26. Mount Zion into their offensive set. Pass left side. Sharp with it. Into the corner. Dribble handoff. Now back out top. From Means to Anderson. Long cross court pass is deflected out of bounds by the Tigers. Sharp to inbound from under the Brave basket. Floated into the lane to Barnes. Out top, right wing, Anderson fires a deep 3 and connects. 34-29. Littleton's pass up ahead to Young. Kendra shuffled her feet and is called for the travel. Mount Zion staying in this one. Only
Yeah,
trail
they
by
are.
5.
Yeah.
34-29 the score. Rigdon picks up Anderson. Drive on the left side of the lane. Hawkins is called for the foul.
You know, I'm sure this is unofficial, but I've only got Demi for that's her first, but I'm sure I've probably missed a couple here or there somewhere. But
first free throw is good. Second, no good. Anderson misses from the line. Ball winds up out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by the Tigers. .123 remaining in the third quarter. Sharp to inbound. Lob pass intended for Anderson. Hits the backboard.
So that'll be a turnover. Mount Zion.
Tiger ball with a 4-point lead. Combs brings it across half court. We'll wait for the camera to get down to the other end. Here we go. Combs the drive. Jump stop off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Anderson with it now. Crossed half court. Picked up by Rigdon. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Littleton in the lane. Minute to play a third quarter. Littleton from straight away thought about taking the 3, instead gives to Combs. Pass down low to Rigdon, who finishes for 2, plus a foul. Foul called on Fleming.
That'd be Fleming's first, team's third.
Great decision, Kate Littleton. Even better find from Caitlin Combs. And maybe an even better finish from Madison Rigdon. Tigers with a chance to get 3 points out of this. Even after Littleton didn't take the 3, they do. Anderson up with it from Mount Zion. 7-point lead for the Tigers now. Sharp gave it back to Anderson. Pass to the free throw line. Now Sharp. Underhand pass to Barnes, who takes his shot and hits it. 37-32. Mount Zion, no side they're going to give up in this one. Combs across half court, dribble handoff, Littleton. At the midcourt logo, Kate dribbles. Now to Combs. Free throw
good
line,
backdoor,
Hawkins.
yeah.
Backdoor to Rigdon, the play that we're all used to. Finishes again, and it's 39-32. Runner from Anderson off the glass, no good, and we'll head to the fourth and final quarter. Your Tigers lead in Mount Zion. Fourth quarter underway in Mount Zion. Tigers lead 39-32 over the Braves. Hawkins has it out top. Into the corner, Littleton. Littleton into the lane. Falling down, trying to get it to Rigdon. Throws it out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. Anderson will walk it up for Mount Zion. Rigdon picks her up there. Sharp has it on the right wing. Into the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Littleton. Tigers across half court. Littleton to Rigdon. The baseline drive. Shot up will roll off the rim, but they're going to call a foul on the floor against Mount Zion.
And who did call a foul on? And now they're going to take a timeout. So.
Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Foul on Mount Zion, I believe, was called on Becker.
Well, that'll only be her second. It should be the team's fourth.
And boys varsity action. Drake Bartos connects on a three-pointer to give the Tigers a 12-10 lead in the second quarter. Less than a minute gone by in the second period. We'll pick that game up here once the varsity contest in Mount Zion is over. 7:22 left in that one. Tigers lead 39-32. Combs inbounds to Hawkins. Young, Rigdon cuts through the lane, catches the pass, spins around, shot up no good, but a foul called. Foul on Sharp for Mount Zion.
Yeah, that should be her fourth. By my stats anyway. I don't know how accurate they are, but
The Mount Zion folks were struggling with the scoreboard there as we changed from the third to fourth quarter. They got that figured out. As Rigdon will add another one to the Tiger side with a second free throw on the way. Missed that one, and then Becker pulled down the rebound. Thought she took a shot to the head from Hawkins. Nothing called, and Becker held on to it. Back the other way is Mount Zion. Scharf, a nice looking drive. Missed a layup though. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Young. Pass up ahead to Littleton. Cross court finds Combs. A left-handed layup, no good. Anderson pulls the rebound down over Rigdon. Brings it up for the Braves. Crossover behind the back, into the lane. Spin move on the way up against 3 Tigers. Fires one, no good, but a foul called.
I think that one's going to go against Kinder, isn't it?
Believe he did say 1-3.
That'll be her third. I've got the team for 3. I'm sure that's not right. But
Anderson at the line where she has shot the ball well so far tonight. Hits another one. Did miss her second, the last trip to the free throw line as Trinity Tingley checks back in for Paris.
that's good to see that. Wasn't a serious injury anyway when she went down a while ago.
Anderson knocks them both down. And Tingley right back into the action. She'll bring it up for the Tigers, who hold a 6-point lead. Pass to Combs. Now Hawkins lobs down low, wide open Madison Rigdon, who finishes for 2. 42-34. 6.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Scharf has it. Her and Anderson out top. Cross court, here's Fleming. Fleming looking for Anderson, lobs it over Rigdon's head to her. Anderson fires cross court, connecting with Barnes, who finishes with a short jumper. Timeout called with 6:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Another 30-second timeout, I believe, so we'll keep it right here. 42-36 the score. Boys varsity game.
It's tight.
Dieterich just took the lead. It's 16-15 now. But about these teams your Tigers are playing tonight, Mount Zion girls with a 7-12 record. They have a win against Charleston. We all saw how that Charleston team was this year. That was only an 11-point win over Charleston, a team that Tigers beat by 60+. Losses coming against Pana. Win against Shelbyville, and they lost to Mattoon. Tigers inbound the ball, got it up the court. Now we'll settle things down. Littleton has it over on the far side. Here's a drive from Kate. Up off the glass, but a charging foul called on Littleton.
That'll be Littleton's third, team's 5th.
Dieterich, the team the boys playing, coming in with a 9-4 record. They beat Georgetown, lost to Charleston, lost to Newton, another loss to T-Town, and then a win against Marshall. A lot of common opponents there for this Dieterich and Paris boys teams. Anderson in a bit of trouble from Mount Zion back on your stream. Here's a drive in the lane, kick out, another jumper, no good. Rebound in the lane by Caitlin Combs. Tingley across half court, passes right side, Rigdon. Hawkins there to set a screen, now a roll. Rigdon gives to Combs, looking down low, now it goes left side. Tingley up top to Hawkins. Combs cuts through the lane. Rigdon from the right wing. A drive around a defender. Shot was blocked. Rebounded by Mount Zion. 6-point game. Anderson across half court. Doesn't use a screen very well and turns it over. Stolen by Madison Rigdon. Right-handed layup is good. Great defense from Rigdon as she created separation from that screen. Anderson didn't execute, and she paid for it. Rigdon right back on her. Dribble handoff on the far side. Rigdon and Combs playing defense over there. Combs deflected the pass. On the deck is Caitlin Combs. Earns the steal, and they call it a jump ball. Thought maybe they were going to get a foul on the Braves. But it will be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Mount Zion. 44-36. Fleming to inbound. Still looking. Gets it into Scharf. Long pass is deflected and stolen by Littleton. Back the other way. Layup. Good. 10-point lead for the Tigers. Anderson inbounds to Scharf, who gives back to Anderson halfway through this fourth quarter. Scharf to the top of the key, into the lane, and a foul called on Paris.
I think that's going to go against Deming. That'll be her second. Team sixth.
Waiting to see if they give us the official timeout signal. They have not yet. Sometimes they'll roll that official timeout into a timeout taken by the team, and maybe they did that with that previous Mount Zion timeout. 3:53 remaining. Inbound pass goes to Anderson. Anderson gives to Fleming. Guarded by Combs. Fleming. Jump pass finds Kendall, short corner, who misses the jumper. Rebounded by Young. Combs with it now for the Tigers. 10-point lead. Littleton, deep three, got it. 13-point advantage, largest of the game for the Tigers. 49-36 as Littleton dials in. Back the other way comes Mount Zion. Rigdon nearly poked it loose from Anderson again, and then Rigdon will earn a jump ball.
Yep, that should go to Paris.
It will be Tiger ball after the jump ball.
And now they're taking the timeout, I think.
Looks like it. We'll send you to the boys varsity game here and be back after this official timeout. Back underway in Mount Zion. Young dribbled into the lane and turned it over. Back the other way come the Braves. 13-point lead for the Tigers. Anderson with it from Mount Zion. Gets rid of it. Now Scharf, a deep three, no good. Rebounded by Rigdon. Nice box out for Madison on Anderson. Here come the Tigers. Rigdon. Bounce pass finds Hawkins on the other side of the lane. Deming has to get it out to the perimeter. Young, here's Combs, a cut and a bounce pass. Finds her, and Caitlin Combs finishes for two. (51-36) after the excellent find from Littleton. Now a turnover back the other way. Tigers, scoop shot, no good, but an offensive rebound. Littleton pulled it down, then had it poked loose, and Mount Zion has it. Anderson across half court. Boys about to head into halftime, so we'll pick their game up at the beginning of the second half. 24-17 there as Dieterich leads Paris. In Mount Zion, the Tigers lead 51-36. Another turnover. This one's a steal from Hawkins. Rigdon missed a layup from the left side. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Scharf, a three. No good. Rebounded by Rigdon. .130 to play in this one. 51-36. Littleton fires a deep three. No good. Rebound. Batted around in the lane. Pulled out of there by Mount Zion and cleared by Scharf. Scharf up for the Braves. Gives to Fleming, and then a steal by Combs. Back the other way. Gives to Rigdon. Rigdon bobbled it, got a shot away, missed it. Rebound swatted at by Young, but pulled down by Fleming and Mount Zion. Fleming will bring it up for the Braves across half court. A few minutes ago, Fleming was over there checking out her jumping ability, like she had maybe sprained an ankle or pulled a leg muscle at some point in the game. Brought that one up slowly, and here is Anderson firing a three and hitting. Just 30 seconds to play in this one. 51-39, Tigers lead. Combs across half court. Gives to Littleton. Tigers back in action on Thursday in LIC matchup at Red Hill, as there are 20 seconds left. And then on Saturday, they will play Nashville at noon in the Breeze Central shootout. That's a full day of basketball down at Breeze. Tigers are part of that for the second year in a row, this time playing Nashville. Foul called on Mount Zion sends Littleton to the line with 13.8 left. Free throw is good from Littleton. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Mount Zion. Braves push it up the right side of the court, but another steal from Addison Rigdon. Braves lost it, and Rigdon will dribble out the clock, hold on to it here until the buzzer sounds, and the Tigers are victorious in Mount Zion by a final score of 52-39. We'll take a break and switch over to the boys stream. Be back here with stats from that girls contest and pick up action between Paris and Dieterich. You are watching the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Welcome back to the Paris Sports Network. Now joining the boys varsity game. Tigers trailing this one 27-20 to Dieterich. Here's a lob pass from Crampton down low to Rogers. That didn't work the way the Tigers wanted it to. Bartos had his hands on it, got a shot away, but he missed it. Back the other way come the moving Maroons of Dieterich. Britton into the lane. Now has it back out top. Gives to Liddy. Pull-up jumper from Liddy is good. Listening to Jeff call a couple of these names and make sure I got them right. Leidy there for 2, 29-20. That's his third and fourth points of the night. Kohlmeyer had it out top. Left side, Dick. Now here is Crampton. Dick will fire a 3. Left side, no good. Rebounded by Dieterich's Leidy and cleared. 29-20. Britton down the lane. Kick out. Three-pointer, no good. I believe that's Buddy who missed that one. Leading the team in scoring is the senior. Unable to connect there. And he does have 7 points on the night. Ethan Dick had it on the right wing. Gave to Bartos. Now Rogers picks up his dribble. Kick out Bartos. 3 on the way. Got it. (29-23). Tigers back within 6 with 6 to play in the third quarter. Britton across half court. Gives to Winty at the free throw line. Now a 3 on the way from Booty is no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Crossed half court. And a pass down low. It goes Crampton. Kick out. Another 3 from Bartos, and he drained it. Timeout called by Dieterich, and Coach Brent Bonhoff is fired up. Got to be about the transition defense that couldn't keep up with the Tigers. A full timeout. We'll take one with them. This is the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Out of the timeout, it will be Dieterich ball. Dieterich has a 29-26 advantage.
Yeah, it's just a one possession now, though, where it was. They was up 2 possessions. 27-20 at half. So, and actually they went up when they scored that first bucket in the second half. They were actually up 29-20.
Britton brought it up, guarded by Kohlmeyer. Dieterich works it on the far side. Dick playing defense. Dieterich moves it around a bit more before a shot attempt, and a foul's going to be called on Paris.
Yeah, I think that's going to go against Dick. That'll be Ethan's first, team's first this half.
Maroons to inbound. Drive past Ethan Dick, and the layup is good from Booty. (31-26) now. Kohlmeyer with on the left wing. Working against this 2-3 zone of Dieterich. Crampton has it. Thought about taking the jumper, instead drives in and draws a foul.
It's going to be a 2-shot blocking foul. Foul's going to go on 35. Andrew Winty, that'll be his first. And it'll be the team's first this half.
Free throw from Crampton rolls off the side, off the rim. Second free throw, also no good, but he gets his own miss after the rebound was batted around a bit. Rogers out of there with it, gets a shot up, no good, and he has it once again. Another shot attempt. This one blocked out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. 31-26, 4:44 remaining in the third. Ethan Dick inbounds. Bartos, top of the key, pulls up for three. No good, back iron. This time it is rebounded by Dieterich and a foul called on the Tigers.
Colmeyer picks up his first. Team second.
There's a pass that is bobbled by Leidy. Got it back, now kicks in the corner. Three on the way is no good. Rebounding his own shot is Caleb Gebhardt. Dieterich another chance. This is Leidy. Leidy and Buddy in the corner. Leidy now dribbles out top beyond the volleyball line and will reset things for Dieterich. Leidy into the corner. Britton a shot, no good. Rebounded by Gebhardt. He missed the putback, and now it's rebounded and cleared by Bartos. Crossed half court. In the corner, Colmeyer. Rogers on the right wing. All five Tigers beyond the perimeter. Now Rogers gets into the lane. Dick had it. Gave to Crampton's, whose pass was deflected right back into his hands. Gave it to Bartos for a second. Back to Crampton, and then a pass intended for Rogers.
He wasn't ready
goes
for
out
it.
of bounds, and it'll be a turnover Tigers. We'll have our official
There's our mass
timeout.
timeout.
And while we wait for action to resume, what we're going to do is go over final stats for that girls contest after the Tiger victory in Mount Zion. Lenny, you got those stats?
Oh, I got part of it. I got at least the scores and the totals on that, so we'll run down that real quick. For the Braves, who did end up losing that contest, 52-39. They were led in scoring by Denver Anderson with 17, 6 apiece for Abby Scharf and Bracy Barnes, 5 points for Killiana Becker, 3 points for Maddie Kendall, and 2 points for Macy Fleming. For your victorious Tigers, we were led in scoring by Maddie Rigdon with 21, 13 apiece for Caitlin Combs and for Caitlin Littleton, and 5 points for Kendra Young gives us the 52. Lady Tigers win 52-39.
3:44 showing on the clock in this one. Third quarter action, 31-26. Dieterich leads your Tigers. It will be Dieterich ball out of the break. Brenneman, Rogers, Bartos, Crampton, and Colmeyer on the floor for Paris. Britton across the timeline for Dieterich. Uses a screen from Booty. Passes down low. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Bartos. Crampton across half court for the Tigers. The volleyball line. Passes left side Colmeyer. Brenneman into the corner. Pass back to Crampton. Now Colmeyer. Lob to Brenneman. Sails over his head. Out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. Dieterich across half court, and once they do that, they lob one up. And a finish by Westendorf makes it 33-26 on the alley-oop. Crampton to Colmeyer in the corner. Brenneman. Brenneman being held to just 2 points so far in this one. Crampton out top. Colmeyer. Rogers working down low. Brenneman now in the corner with it. Crampton, pass left side, Colmeyer. Brenneman and Rogers into the free throw line. Here's a drive by Crampton. Kick out Brenneman. 3 on the way. Got it. Connor Brenneman drills one from 3. He's got 5 now. We'll see if that gets his offense going. 33-29. Crampton nearly had a steal. Dieterich up top. Rogers plays defense there. Pass into the corner. Leidy, cross court. Gephardt had it for just a second. He doesn't look very comfortable with the ball. There's a drive by Leidy. His shot up is good after creating a bit of separation, and it's 35-29. Kohlmeyer left wing back to Crampton. Brenneman fires a three from the corner. Got it. Back-to-back threes from Brenneman on this end of the court. 35-32. Dieterich works it down low. Kick back out under the corner. Booty a three, no good. Rebounded by Dieterich. Skying for the rebound was Gephardt. And now he'll have a shot and he'll hit it from the corner. That's earning a couple of points there for your team on the rebound. And he's the one that cashes in. 37-32. That's 12 for Gephardt as Crampton has it. Top of the key, traveled
yeah.
with it. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Dietrich across half court. Another law pass and another finish, this time by Leidy.
Well, we get close and they stretch it back out, and then we get close again. And
Tigers were within three. Now it's a 7-point deficit till Crampton hits that jumper and makes it 39-34. 25 seconds left, third quarter. Ethan Dick waits to check in. Dietrich might hold for the final shot. Here's Leidy, drives to the elbow, kick out. 15 seconds left. Kohlmeyer nearly a steal at the half-court line. 10 seconds left. Britton has it to the free throw line. Crossover, drives in, left-hand layup, no good, missed it. Brenneman has it, 1 second left, gets a shot away, but falls well short. And we will head to the final 8 minutes. Tigers trail by 5. It's 39-34, Dietrich leads.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. It will be Dietrich basketball as the Maroons have a 5-point lead heading into this final frame.
well, we outscored them 14-12 that quarter, but 2 points isn't enough. And there's going to be a turnover. That'll help.
Gephardt unable to save it for Dietrich. And 9 seconds into this one, the Tigers will start their first offensive possession. Ethan Dick brings it up for the Tigers. Passes right side, Rogers. Brenneman down low. Dick with it. Dribble handoff to Bartos. Pass down low. Here's Brenneman. Going to work in the post. 2 or 3 Maroons all over him. Kick out to Crampton. Had a bit of space. Didn't take the 3. Now gives right back to Brenneman. Brenneman, one dribble, gets in the lane, and it's fouled.
That's going to be against 5, Leidy. That'll be his second, team second.
Dick will inbound into the corner, intended for Bartos, knocked out of bounds, and we'll try it again. Dick looking again. Into the corner. Crampton. Up top, Brenneman. Back to Crampton in the lane. One dribble. Elevates over the defenders but can't finish. Nearly got the rebound, but it is pulled down and cleared by a Westendorf of Dieterich. Britton across half court. Passes right side as Dieterich runs through their set. Pass up top. Leidy with it. Guarded by Brenneman into the lane. Floater, no good. Brenneman pulls down the board. Minute 10 gone by, fourth quarter. 39-34. Dick with it out top. Dribbles backwards to the logo. And the Tiger offense will get set up. Brenneman with it now. Brenneman picks up his dribble after one time on the deck. Down low, Bartos. Kick out three on the way is no good from Crampton. But Rogers an offensive rebound. Got his defender up in the air. Then he elevates and finishes. 39-36. Impressive move there from Drew Rogers. Leidy had it. Passed towards the corner. Dieterich around the perimeter. Leidy with it again. Down the right side of the lane. Layup, no good, but an offensive rebound. Not a single Tiger stepped in front of the Maroon, but his putback was no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Dieterich to inbound. Pass goes to Gebhardt, whose shot is no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Cleaning the glass on both ends of the court. Ethan Dick has it now. Behind the back dribble. Looking down low to Rogers. Rogers. Kick out Kohlmeyer in the corner. Brenneman has it now. Stands beyond the perimeter. Passes to Dick. 5:30 to play, fourth quarter. Brenneman spins in the lane, travels.
He's double teamed just about every time he touches the ball, it seems like. Which stands to reason. No, he's our leading scorer. I think he's averaging about 18 points per game on the season. So
5:15 to play, fourth quarter. Britton up with it for Dieterich. Dribble handoff. Booty had it, gave it to Leidy. To the elbow, kick out. Now a handoff to Britton over on the far side. Crampton and Rogers there to play defense. Now Kohlmeyer steps up on help, side D. Pass went through the hands of the Maroon. They turn it over anyway after collecting the loose pass.
No, they're not going to let it happen.
(39-36). Tigers still within a bucket. One from distance would tie this up. 4:50 to play, fourth quarter. Ethan Dick across half court. Passes left side, Crampton. Tigers against the zone. Here's Crampton from the left wing. Dick to Brenneman in the corner. Three, no good. Kohlmeyer jumps for the rebound. Unable to get it, but he does force the Dieterich Maroon to step out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. Dick to inbound. Gives to Kohlmeyer from the right wing. Up top, Crampton. Crampton dribbles beyond the volleyball line. Gets inside of the three-point line. Now back out. Rogers to the free throw line. Here's Dick, left wing. Cross-court pass, Brenneman. Another three on the way is banked in by Connor Brenneman.
We'll take it.
On the release, she knew it didn't have a chance to go in a conventional way. And it started fading towards the backboard. Kissed the glass and went through. We're tied at 39. At the official mass timeout of the fourth quarter, 3:57 remaining. We'll take a break with them. You're watching the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Out of the final official timeout of the evening, it'll be Dieterich ball, and we are tied at 39. Brenneman with his third three of the evening, now up to 11 points for this Tiger offense. Bartos leading the way with 14. Dieterich around the perimeter. They'll take a three of their own and hit a three of their own. Luke Westendorf, the freshman for Dieterich, gives the Maroons a 3-point lead. Kohlmeyer right wing, up top. Dick now into the corner. Three on the way from Bartos, never got there. It was blocked, and here comes Dieterich. Long pass, hauled in by Leidy. Leidy into the lane, picked up his dribble, gives to Britton. Dragged on the right side of the lane, kick out three on the way is no good. Brenneman hits the deck, and a foul called on Leidy. Approaching 3 minutes to play in this one. Ethan Dick out top. Now passes left side, Crampton. Crampton looking, up top Dick. Dribble handoff Kohlmeyer. Brenneman cuts up to the elbow. Kohlmeyer at the volleyball line. Gives to Crampton, under three to play in this one. Kohlmeyer thought about a three for a second, doesn't take it. Now here's Brenneman, three on the way. Got it! Connor Brenneman on fire. 42-42. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Dieterich. And a timeout will be called by Coach Brinkley. A full timeout, so we'll take one with him. This is the Paris Sports Network.
Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce and Orte and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
.234 remaining, tied at 42. Connor Brenneman put on a show here in the second half. He's got 14 on the night, 12 in this half, and he's got things tied up at 42 all. Dieterich inbounds rather easily, and they will set up on their offensive end. Leidy into the corner. Three is no good. Rebounded by Brenneman. Pulls it down amongst two Maroons. Gets rid of it to Crampton, and he traveled with it. Crampton thought about throwing it up the sideline to Bartos in the corner. I believe the Dieterich defender was closing
Thinking
in
the
on
same
Bartos.
thing, yeah, and
Yeah, so Crampton thought
Crampton's
better
seen
of it.
And he still created the turnover, so he might as well went ahead and went with it.
Back to Dieterich ball, 2:10 to play. Up top is Britton. Pass to the left side, working against the Tiger zone now. Here's Buddy with it. Baseline drive, shot up over Brenneman, no good, but a foul called. Brenneman came down on the block attempt, and is that who they're getting with the foul?
I think so. Yep. That'll only be his first, though. Be the team's third. Looks like an old Paris official out there, Mark DiMarzio.
First free throw is good. Britton's second on the way, also good. 44-42, Drew Rogers checks back in for the Tigers. And we have less than 2 minutes to play in this one. Ethan Dick across half court. Gives to Rogers. Rogers looking down low, now finds Kohlmeyer top of the key. Kohlmeyer a drive, layup, right hand, no good, but a foul called.
Fouls on 15. Westendorf will be his first, team's fourth. Kohlmeyer can tie this thing back up again with a pair.
Free throw is good from Kohlmeyer.
BK's got one more.
Second on the way, no good. Nearly banked it home. Rebounded by Lydia Dieterich. Britton across the timeline. Gives to Westendorf in the corner. Three on the way from Lydy is good.
Oh, man.
47-43. Lydy was left all alone on that far wing. That gives him 11 on the night and a 4-point advantage for Dieterich. Dick pass to Brenneman, and then a timeout is called by the Tiger bench. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take one with them with 1:05 remaining. This is the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
Teams out of the timeout. It'll be Tiger ball. Paris trails by 4. Ethan Dick inbounds to Cody Crampton. Connor Brenneman there to set a screen. Now falls back to the block. Now Drew Rogers a screen for Cody Crampton. Crampton crosses over to the left side of the lane. Had it blocked away and taken by Dieterich. Lydy with it. Checking on Crampton's whereabouts. He didn't want him to come up and poke it loose. And a foul will be called on Crampton.
That's the way it always goes. When you get a drive like that and you don't make the layup, 9 times out of 10, you're going to come back and commit a foul.
We'll see if Tigers are intentionally fouling. They had Buddy trapped there, but a timeout will be called before a jump ball or foul happen, and it'll be a full timeout for Dieterich. So we'll send you through a few more commercials on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com.
It'll be Dieterich ball out of the timeout. They will inbound from in front of their own bench with 46.2 remaining. Leidy looking, finds Britton. Crampton will foul him in front of the Tiger bench.
That'll be Crampton's second, but it's still only the team's fifth. So we still got another foul yet to give.
To that point in the second half, both teams had 4 fouls apiece. Now a foul will be called on Ethan Dick.
Dick picks up a foul. That's his second, team 6, so.
Next foul will put Dieterich into the bonus. Inbound goes
Ethan
to
picks up his third, team 7th, so now they'll be shooting 1-1. But if they knock down the free throws, you're not going to catch them.
Booty at the line, shooting a 1-1. Connects on the first, and he'll have a second. He's got 10 on the night, and it's 48-43. Second free throw also good, 49-43. Dick across half court for the Tigers. Gives to Rogers. Rogers looking, now he'll drive, kick out in the corner, throw on the way. Bartos, no good, left it just short. Rebound tip by Dieterich, and it will stay with Paris. Dick to inbound. Looking up top has Bartos. Bartos gives to Crampton, straightaway 3 on the way, got it. Cody Crampton drills a 3. It's 49-46 with 21.5 seconds remaining. I believe this will be just a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. It will be Dieterich ball out of the timeout. Kohlmeyer checking back in for the Tigers. Ethan Dick has 3 fouls. Cody Crampton has 2 fouls for the Tigers.
That's all I got, yeah. Everybody else has just got 1, so.
No worry about players fouling out at this point in the contest for the Tigers. Just hoping the Maroons can miss the front end of a 1-on-1. 17 fouls for the Tigers. So it will be 1-on-1 for a couple of more opportunities from the line for Dieterich. Drew Rogers will guard the inbounder. Still looking to get in as Leidy does to Westendorf, and a foul called.
Foul's going to be on Brenneman. That'll be his second. Team's 8th. Well, I guess Westendorf hadn't been to the free throw line tonight, at least by my stat book. We'll see what he does.
Drills the first.
That gives him 10 points for tonight.
4 players with double digits on the scoreboard for Dieterich. Second one's also good.
Now Dieterich takes a 30-second timeout, so.
51-46, we'll keep it right here. It'll be Tiger ball out of the break. scoreboard shows that the Tigers have 1 timeout remaining, and Dieterich left with 2 for this final 20 seconds of the contest.
Tigers going to have to go the full length of the court, though, so.
Trailing by 5 are the Tigers, 51-46. Dieterich out of the timeout. Coach Brinkley still with the dry erase board out. Whistles blow to break that meeting up, and here come the Tigers. Drake Bartos, Cody Crampton, Ethan Dick, Connor Brenneman, and Drew Rogers on the court in white for Paris. Dieterich will sag off and pick up 3/4 court pressure. Here's Crampton across half court, 16 seconds left in the corner. Dick a baseline drive, gets to the hoop, shot up no good, but a foul called.
Westendorf picks up his second, but it's only the team's 5th. But they added 8 seconds of the clock, so Ethan needs to make both of these.
Makes the first. That makes it a 4-point game, trying to get it back to within 1 possession. He does just that. Ethan Dick steps up and makes 2 big free throws. 51-48. Brian Kohlmeyer checks back in for the Tigers. Again, Rogers will guard the inbounder. A long lob pass is deflected by Dick, and a foul called as the face guard of Ethan Dick leads him right into the maroon, and the foul called.
That'll be Ethan's 4th. Who we got shooting? 2. Buddy again, or Britton this time.
Free throw rattles through. 52-48, 11.9 remaining.
Well, they haven't missed a free throw this half.
I like what you're doing there, Lenny. And you almost jinxed him.
I was trying.
53-48, less than 10 seconds left. Pull up 3, Ethan Dick back iron, no good. Rebounded by Crampton. Fires a 3 from the corner, got it. 1.7 seconds on the clock. (53-51), timeout called by the Tigers. It's a full timeout. Let's take one more quick break and be back here to finish this one out on the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary.
1.7 remaining. Dieterich to inbound. Tigers need something to happen here. Rogers stepped over the inline, nothing called. Dieterich gets it in and a foul called with 0.9 seconds left. Give a shout out to the scoreboard operator. Went back and watched that replay of Crampton's 3 just to see if maybe Tigers could have added a couple more tenths of a second, but Stephen Knight did a excellent job to stop it there as soon as that ball cleared the net. And it was at 1.7. Now it's at 0.9 after the foul. Missed the first free throw. 0.9 is plenty of enough time to get a shot away. Britton's second free throw, Booty's second free throw is good. In time for the Tigers to set up. Rogers inbounds to Crampton from beyond half court. Just short for Cody Crampton. 54-51 the final score. Dieterich victorious here in Paris. We'll be back with a post-game show with stats and the interview. This has been the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome to the postgame show on the Paris Sports Network. back after a Paris Tiger loss, and I'll turn it over to my partner Lenny Irwin for stats that we do have for scoring.
All right, that's all we got, just scoring, because we didn't join the game till halftime, so I don't have any shooting percentages or turnovers, or I do have fouls. But for the victorious Dieterich moving Maroons is what they're called. So, and they moved the ball around pretty well tonight. They had 4 boys in double digits, and Pete Britton ended up with 8, so he was right there with them. They only had 5 guys in the scoring column, but they were led in scoring by Bryce Buddy with 12 and Caleb Gerhardt with 12, 11 apiece for Andrew Liddy and for Luke Westendorf. And like I said, Pete Britton ended up with 8. For your Tigers, we were led in scoring by Connor Brenneman with 14 and Drake Bardos with 14. Then it drops down to 10 for Cody Crampton. And then it drops on down to 5 for Ethan Dick, 5 for Drew Rogers, and 3 for Brian Kohlmeyer. So Tigers come up just a little bit short tonight. Like I said, 51-54. So had a couple more minutes maybe, made a couple more threes here or there, and things might have been different, but that's not the case. So
We'll have Coach Chase Brinkley join us here. Have him get settled into the headset interview. Appreciate you joining us, Coach.
Yep.
What'd you know about that team going into tonight? We saw balanced scoring from them. Is that what you expected for the really had to defend every position to keep them off the scoreboard? What'd you know about that team going into tonight?
They were quick.
Yeah.
They're smaller, but they're quick, and they got shooters. We weren't locked in defensively, and we looked tired, and that may be my fault, but I went with guys that have proven that they can help us at practice. You know, I didn't have a deep bench, but, you know, I went with the guys that I felt had the best chance to win at the end of the game, and guys that have proven themselves at practice day in, day out. But even those guys weren't great down the stretch. And the big thing, I think, we had some fight. We tied it there at the end in the fourth quarter. But the big thing was they were locked in the entire time defensively, no matter if they went 2-3 or if they went back man. We tried to switch it. Heck, we tried to switch it out of a timeout, and we still had guys lost. So that's just a lack of focus and a lack of attention to detail. And then they get a wide open 3 because we're not matched up. Half of us are in 2-3 zone, half of us are in man. And it was that way the entire night. And then they make free throws at the end of the games, and that's kind of been our Achilles heel towards the end of games whenever we have been playing close. We don't make our free throws. They did. They did a good job. They earned the win.
We saw, you made that run in the second half, and Connor, a big part of that, where he was, only 2 points in the first half. Do you feel like your guys have gotten better at stepping up when they haven't had that production from Connor in that first half, or you still want to see more from the offensive end?
A little bit. We still look to Connor, and we need to. But he was bad. And I told him that in the locker room. He was not ready to go. Defensively, he was not ready to go. Offensively, he missed a few little layups around the rim, and then he acted like he didn't want the ball. So that's why he came off the bench in the second half. But he could have went one or two ways, and he came in. He was ready. He was locked in, and proud of him for that. Handling that test, and he did a good job. But we can't have that out of him in the first half, and other guys do need to step up. We've got to do a better job. I got to do a better job in practice of attacking zone and just go back to work. We got a good KZ team coming in. They've struggled a little bit, but Tom Brandon's always going to be a tough out. He's a good coach, one of the best in the state, and he's going to have those guys ready to come in here and whoop us. So hopefully we can get back to business here tomorrow at practice and get locked in, ready to go. And hopefully this opened our eyes a little bit on what we have to do and how perfect we have to be, especially defensively, to win some ball games.
We'll be here for you Friday night, Coach. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
As always, Coach Brinkley joined us here on the Para Sports Network's post-game show. And I think you got through all your stats.
I did, right? Yep. I think we're pretty well done.
Pretty well done. Appreciate you all for hanging in there if you made it through both games, and pretty nice for us to be able to do that here on the same stream and bring you both girls and boys basketball action. We will figure out our schedule for the rest of the week. Girls are in action at Red Hill on Thursday night, and then as Coach Brinkley said, boys will be playing on Friday, hosting Casey. On Saturday, girls will be playing at noon down in Breeze, so we'll bring you that action here on the Para Sports Network. But keep your eyes peeled to the Facebook page and make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel to get those notifications. So you can just click on that notification and be brought here to our YouTube page for streaming. With that, I will sign off here from my partner, Lenny Irwin. I'm Clay Best. This has been the Para Sports Network. Have a good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.